What makes the perfect movie? Everybody has a favorite movie, but there's such a thing as a perfect movie. Perfect doesn't mean everybody loves it. Perfect means every part works together. The story, the characters, the music, the acting, the pacing, and the emotion. The first part of a perfect movie are the characters. The great characters that you do not forget. People don't remember plots in a movie, they remember the characters that made the movie. The next part that makes a movie perfect is the conflict. Without conflict, nothing matters. The movie is nothing. The best movies force characters to make impossible decisions. Like Mission Impossible. I mean, it has the word impossible in it because the stunts and the decisions that they have to make are damn near impossible. That is what creates emotion. That's why every Mission Impossible movie, except the second one, gets better and better. You may not like the Mission Impossible movies because they're, Tom Cruise riding a motorcycle and running every movie, but they keep getting better and better because the decisions that they have to make and the situations that they are put in become worse and worse in reality, which is why it creates the emotion that makes us love them more and more. Every scene matters. In great movies, nothing feels wasted. Every scene teaches you something. Every scene tells the story. It moves the story. It develops characters or sets something up later in the movie. This is why Christopher Nolan's movies are so great. This is why I deem Christopher Nolan as the greatest director ever. And emotion is over spectacle. Emotion is over looks and effects, big explosions. Emotion is what drives the movie to winning an Oscar. Explosions don't make movies memorable. The emotion does. Now ask yourself this. There's this movie called Good Will Hunting, okay? Would Good Will Hunting still work without expensive effects? If Good Will Hunting had explosions in the background, and if it had, lasers shooting, firing throughout the screen, would it still work? Absolutely. Good Will Hunting is not an action movie. Good Will Hunting is an emotional movie based on this college kid who has no clue what to do with his life. He meets this girl, they fall in love, and then he screws up. And he doesn't know what to do. And he finds Robin Williams. Robin Williams helps him throughout the movie. And it is a emotional packed movie. That's why it is so good. That is why people remember how this movie made them feel. This is how and why they remember this movie. This is why this movie is so great. What makes a perfect movie is also the meaningful ending. An ending with reason. An ending that finishes the story. The ending that makes you remember what happened, what these people, these characters had to go through to get to where they are, to get to where they needed to be. If they die or not, The ending is what people carry with them. A great ending doesn't always answer all the questions. It leaves questions to be answered. Maybe there isn't a perfect movie out there. In my opinion, there is. Because how every person connects with a story is so different than the next. Every unforgettable movie has one thing in common. It stays with you. That's why at the end of Avengers Infinity War, people like they were concerned because they didn't know what was going to happen next. This was the first time you see the Avengers fail. This is the first time they ever lost. So when Thanos snaps and everybody turns into dust, we're thinking, well, what's going to happen now? Is there a perfect movie out there? Do you have a perfect movie? Ask yourself next time you watch your favorite movie. Ask yourself, does this movie resonate with me? Do I resonate with this movie? And do the emotions affect me? Do the emotions in the movie bring the emotions out? Do I bring out the emotions that the movie brings out? That's what you should ask yourself when you watch your favorite movie. And then if so, then in your opinion, based off what you have felt, that is a perfect movie.